yeah, people, Chrissy, Salem. Oh, we've never met before. This is the Metal Mascara channel, special live. I've had quite a few messages asking me, Chrissy, what do I do when I don't feel like it? I just don't feel like it. I've had a long day. This has happened, that has happened. So these individuals have goals, for their money, for their health. They're one's losing weight, and the other one's working on some personal habits. I said, Chrissy, I just don't feel like it. What do I do? So I said, wait a minute. I feel like that a lot. And if they do too, that means there's more of us. So something I do, this happens to me all the time, goes with the territory. Oh, we've never met before. I'm Chrissy, Salem. Oh, it's great to have you here. When's the last time you didn't feel like doing something and you knew you should have done it? Or you need to be doing something right now, but you just don't feel like it. And it could be a bona fide reason, or it could be a BS reason. Because as people, we're good more with the latter than the first one. It's about, feel our way into doing is incorrect. But what happens when you get that feeling to do something and you do it, oh man, nothing can beat it. We get hooked on that. So we're always waiting for the feeling to do whatever it is we got to do. Whether it's to go in a half hour early to build a better paycheck, or it's watch what you're eating because you're training today. You need extra good calories, not extra junk calories. Whatever reason. See, so that applies to everything that we do, man. When you get that feeling like you want to do something and you get to do it, and then things bind like two molecules, and then you're always waiting for that rush. But that's what's sinister about it. That's the thing about it, why it doesn't work long term. It fizzles out. And you wind up negotiating with yourself and not doing nothing. Because that's where it leads. It leads to negotiation. Oh, well, come on, Chrissy, I wrote my goals down a couple days ago. Chrissy, I listened to an inspiring podcast. Look, Chrissy, I follow you. Isn't that enough? No. There's a lot of times you need to be doing something in your three categories, but you don't feel like it, so you don't do it, so you don't progress. Okay, maybe one day, all right, nobody knows about it. 2 days, we could sweep it under the rug. But maybe after 3 days, it's going to affect your self-confidence, which now is going to trickle downhill, trickle down personal development. It's going to affect your bank account, your waistline, and your romance. Oh, we've never met before. I'm Chrissy, Salem, host of Metal Mascara channel, which is what you're watching right now. A little WTF. A little reminder that you've got dreams and goals. Have you set them down? Has life taken you away from them? With good reasons. Or bum reasons. I'm here to remind you, you got to get back to dreaming. And dreaming begins by setting some goals. That's how you move forward. That's how you progress. Everyone has a life that they want, that they desire. Each of us see it. Maybe you don't see it in its totality, but you see snapshots of it. The kind of car you want to drive, the kind of partner you want, the kind of clothes you want to, what clothes you want to wear. What shows you want to go to? See, feeling's got nothing to do with it. Doing's got everything with it. So, now I'm like you in that, man, when you get that feeling and you do, when those things connect, you're hooked on that. That adrenaline rush, that dopamine rush. Dopamine's a big word used on the internet. But see, you want to sustain your motivation, you want to sustain your inspiration, as you're working towards your goals. Because those two things always fizzle out. Why are they fizzling out? Is it because you don't feel like doing something? That's got a lot to do with it. So this just happened to me yesterday, 2 days ago, sorry. I've got my to-do list, and I did not feel like it. It's like, damn. It's so massive. I mean, you know, logically, I know if I start chipping away at it, it's going to get smaller. But man, just a daunting task of getting up and walking up to it. But I did. And I said, you know, I'm going to do this. I don't feel like it at all. I said, but I'm going to go ahead and just start doing the work part of it. And that feeling will come. You know, do your way into feeling. Oh man, 5 minutes, nothing. 10 minutes, half an hour, 2.5 hours. I was chomping at the bit. I said, when am I going to get the feeling that this feels awesome? And then boom, it hit me. It took 2.5 hours to do my way into feeling. It's crazy. But if you can work on that, if you can develop that discipline, man, that's going to help you in the gym. That's going to help you with your diet. It's going to help you with your money. Because you'll go that extra step. You'll say, well, what's another half hour at work? Sure, I could come in. Yeah, listen, you know, I don't want the bread. I just want the meat. Right? Whatever goals you're working on. Whatever's important to your partner. And you got a great partner, you want to be a better partner to them, that's something to work on. Don't work on them, work on yourself. Or maybe you got to let go of a partner. A lot of you are with somebody you've settled for. You've settled for them. They might help pay the rent. Sometimes. They clean up after themselves. Sometimes. But you know it's got to end. Man, you know it's going to be rough. And you don't feel like bringing it up. But you know, if you do it, it's a lot of drama gone, a lot of stress gone. See what I mean? Another example of, I don't feel like it, so I don't want to do it. Or like if you feel a little bit sick right for work, call in. You got some sick days. I mean, you don't feel good. Who cares? Well, you're screwing the people you work with. They need you. Oh, we've never met before. I'm Chrissy, Salem, talking about solid solution, what to do when you don't feel like doing what you got to do. So here's the solution. Get up and do it. And the feeling will come. I promise. You might be waiting 2.5 hours like I was. That's been the worst one ever. Usually doing just a couple minutes. But damn. But it's a powerful thing that stops you. Stops you from progressing forward. With your money, with your health, you know. With your romance. Because there's 3 things we agree on. And that is this. That you and I both want more resources, more money. You and I both want excellent health. And we want to look good to boot. Now, I don't know if I need any work in that area, but it never hurts. And we all want romance our way. Whatever that means to you. So if you're the kind of person that's kind of happy with one partner, oh man, power to you. If you're happy with more than one, well, power to you. Because if those 3 things, if you're not progressing, moving forward in those 3 areas of your life, everything else is falling apart. It's all a bunch of negative, gray, miserable space. If you don't, if you don't take your time and put it into you for your money, your health, your romance, someone will take your time and they'll tell you what to do with it. Happily. You won't like it, but you go along with it because you didn't feel like doing something about it. See, this gets pretty deep. This touches every area of our lives. You're not feeling like doing something when you know you should. That touches your whole area. It knocks down your self-confidence. Every time you negotiate with yourself, I promise, you lose. You lose. Get up and do it. And then before you know it, that feeling's going to come. Oh, just did a great show. This is some Metal Mascara. If you're watching this far, this is some Metal Mascara behind the scenes news. Getting ready to upload a new show. January's looking hot. Amon Amarth with the song Find a Way or Make One. Man, this is perfect for our community. I had it on repeat, 9, 11 times. Oh man, it's got the energy to touch you in your raw soul. I mean, you want some Viking code. Kicking ass kind of mindset attitude. Oh man, Amon Amarth, they're bringing it. Horns up. That's a little behind the scenes. And the same thing if you're following along, I had some trouble with Jesse. You know, it's no secret. I have more than one partner. It's no secret. And it bothers her. So there's been some back and forth. You've seen some reels. We're just sharing it to show you guys. We're just sharing it to show everybody that we're real people. It's not all glitz and glamour. But oh yeah, people Chrissy still have never met before. My new ebook is out. Hey, did you know that? Yeah, ChrissySalem.com. Link in the description box. It's called Soundtrack, your words. That's what I'm talking about. It affects you feeling into doing instead of doing into feeling. Listen to that again. It affects your doing into feeling versus feeling into doing. Whatever it is you got to be doing. So that's what I talk about, because the people in your circle, the people you listen to, you converse with, the music you're listening to, what you're watching, it's all affecting your bank account, your waistline, your romance. I mean, shout out to Little Caesars, but you've had it for 3 weekends. You good with that? If you're the average American working 37.5 hours a week, well, I'm not talking down to you. I'm encouraging you. Opportunities everywhere. And you got to grab it and run with it. But I'm concerned you don't feel like it. Because, well, Little Caesars isn't that bad. It's hot, fresh. And you do have the big screen TV. You got a smartphone. You're average. That's what an average person has. So when you go out into the marketplace, for example, to find romance, what are you attracting? Other average people? And below you? You'll have to pay for? Come on, man. That's why doing into feeling is so important. Practicing the habit just to get up and do something about what you got to do. So for example, okay, so you're working on your money. You put together your budget. You've got a lot of debt. So you put together your debt repayment program. You're paying it down by $20 a month, $100 a month, whatever that is. Man, get it up on a poster board. You want to see that sucker. You don't want to forget about it because it has caused you so much stress. Sleepless nights, anxiety, this debt problem. So how much is it? What are you working on? Get it up on a poster board. Put it where you can see it. Check it off. Make checks, man, when you send on the balance. Look at the progress you're making. That's a lot more beneficial to you, man, than watching extra 10 minutes of drama-filled TV. And it's helping your mindset, keeping you focused. It's your goal. It's your life. Yeah, please don't ever think I'm talking down to you. You know, but I've been fortunate that in my life, I've had people straight talk to me at the time I needed it most, and I took it in. So I hope I got every time. I think I have. So I got to share that with you. Because you want to win just like I do. There's a life that you see, that you want, that you desire. Well, what's it going to take? I guarantee it's going to take goals, setting a goal with your money, with your health, and with yourself. So let's get it started. Now, did you write some goals down as the new year began? Because, you know, January's a fresh new baby. I mean, it's like when you open a box of Pampers, you could smell it almost. But don't be fooled. January's sinister. Oh, January has crushed countless resolutions, annihilated countless plans and hopes, demolished goals and dreams. If you think you're more badass than January, whoa, you're mistaken. January serves a purpose. To weed out all the people that are in the way of those of us that want to move forward. Okay, so did you write your goals down a few days ago? Have you been writing them down every day? Or did you just think about them? Kind of say it out loud what you want to do. Did you do any of those things? Okay. If you did or didn't, there's still the component of you've got to do something to move the needle in those 3 areas. Maybe it's just to move the needle and to write your goals down every day. Because I've heard this before. Chrissy, well, I wrote my goals down a couple days ago, and Chrissy, I watched something inspiring on YouTube, and you know I follow you. Isn't that enough, Chrissy? No! Work, work, work! That's what's going to set you apart. You see that meme all the time, what makes a person extraordinary? The extra. It's a dumb meme, but it's true. That extra. But man, we don't feel like doing that extra. It infects all of us. That's why you got to develop the habit of just get up and do something in that goal, in that list of to-do. For your goals, your health, your romance, you. Just get up and do it. And just watch for the feeling, wait for it. You need some help with music? Oh man, if you don't follow me, I got the best motivational, hard rock metal, connect with your soul, win like a mofo kind of music. And the presentation's not too bad. And the presentation is not too shabby. Because sometimes what it takes is a change of scenery, check. A change of company, double check. And you're in. Because your life's, too many people live like it's just, you live your life just drifting along. And then you wind up in a place and you say, I don't like it here. Well, you could have made some choices with your money, with your health, with your romance. You could have steered your ship a different way. I don't know nothing about boats and water, but it makes sense to me. If I just get into a sailboat, it's got the sail up, but when the wind blows, it's going to take me somewhere. Now, whether I like where I wind up or I don't like where I wind up, it's up to the wind. Or is it? Or is it up to me? Is it up to you? Because I bet you're in a spot today. You let the wind carry you there, you're just not happy. You are not happy today. Man, the money's been the same for too long. This waistline's got a little bit bigger again. Man, romance, 6 to 8 minutes on P-Hub. And this has been your reality for a while. You're miserable, you're not happy. It's gray. Well, let's get out of it. How do we get out of it? Don't you feel like getting out of it? Man, you gotta feel like getting out of it. So let's do something. Let's write our goal down. Let's write our goal down. You said your money's been the same for who knows how long. Okay, increase my income. How much? I want to make $1 more an hour, $2 more an hour. Whatever it is, write it down. Now, what about your health? You were complaining about your waistline. Okay, we got to get in a diet and program. Chrissy, I've tried them all. No, you haven't. Look at some Bodybuildingcom. It's one I used to always use before I got involved in what I do now, which is Spartan race training. Jesse and I hit it hard. No, I lost my train of thought. Damn it. Your health, right? So you wanted to lose some weight. So Bodybuilding.com, they got these calculators. It's all free. And it'll count your body weight, height, male, female. How many times you want to train, like 2, 3, 4, 5. You just put all these numbers in and it gives you exactly what you need to do. Piece of cake. Try it. I mean, what's more fun than coming up with a program for yourself? Maybe you want a bigger booty. Maybe you want a wider chest. Maybe you want some Arnold Schwarzenegger biceps. Or is it working on you? You got some nasty habits. People say you're a dick. That's not going to get you far with your money, with relationships. Got to work on it. Or you're a jackass. Yeah, it's funny sometimes, but all in all, in a public setting, it's annoying. Doesn't help with your money, your waistline, or your romance. Or maybe you're just not funny. You need to work on your sense of humor. Man, watch some Three Stooges. There's things about us, there's things about you can work on to make you more attractive in the marketplace. Because the more attractive you are in the marketplace, oh man, that's better for your bank account, your health, and your romance. It's all connected. Oh, we've never met before. I'm Chrissy, Salem. Oh, it's good to have you. Are we laying in bed together? Are we in the car? Are we at work? Are we just walking? People are talking. They're like, look who Chrissy's with. That dude's cool. I told him I said you were cool. Oh yeah, T-Public special discount code Metal Mascara Rangers. Man, I got shirts out now. Man, get yourself a shirt. Put me on. Just one thing I'm going to remind you to do is keep pursuing. Fight being lazy. Fight being, living life in an average mode when you know there's so much more out there and you want so much more. Well, Chrissy, I wrote my goals down a couple days ago, and yeah, I watched something inspiring. Chrissy. Wah. It's going to take work, whether you feel like it or not. So we got to develop the discipline of get up and do until you get the feeling. And like I said, I'm still mastering. It took 2.5 hours a couple days ago. But man, I hit it. And there was no stopping me for the next 16 hours. I know what I'm talking about. Shout out to my co-star Jessie Pump. You see her more in the thrash bang sequences. Because a lot of times you just listen to a song, you're like, that's a pretty good song. Oh, you totally missed it. I'm bringing you something that's going to build you up. Build up your self-confidence. Help you move forward. So I talk about the lyrics in the song. I tell you what they're talking about. You're like, well, it's got a pretty good beat. Now I get it. Pretty good beat. Oh, man, we're connecting with your soul. This is primal. This is primal Viking code, caveman up against the mammoth kind of hunger. That's the music I'm giving to you. Crank it up. And then Jessie, my co-star Jessie Pump says, Chrissy, let's do a thrash bang, kind of together thing. And they'll remember it even more. Because who's going to forget having a threesome with Chrissy, Salem, and Jessie Pump? Exactly. So you remember the message. So we're looking at a brand new week, gonna kick some ass. So when you don't feel like doing, do it anyways. It's a habit to develop. Oh yeah, my makeup off the show. I wear makeup off. Now men in makeup, check this out. Men in makeup, all your major companies are running ads on TV. You'll see guys using concealer. Looks like a tube of chapstick. Real, clandestine. But it's happening, guys are wearing makeup. You want your skin to look good. I've been wearing makeup for years, so on the show and off the show, what do I wear off the show? Basic foundation, a little bit of lip color, highlight my brows, done, ready to go. Simple. But I use Embellish FX. I recommend Embellish FX, special discount code, right in the description box. Are you on other social media? Oh man, if you leave YouTube and let's say you go someplace else like Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, I'm there too. Say hi. I'd love to see you say hi. Oh yeah, people, Chrissy, Salem, thanks so much for being here. And I love you.